Welcome, folks, to the orientation for your Introduction to Linux Administration COMS 130 online section. My name is Joel. I'll be your instructor for this course. This orientation will go over Blackboard, how to navigate through Blackboard, how to navigate through TestOut to complete your quizzes, your assignments, and your tests, and also going over really quickly how to create your account in TestOut. So starting with Blackboard, as soon as you log in, you'll see an announcement. I'll have few announcements during the semester, so I strongly recommend that you try to log into Blackboard once a week at least to make sure that there's no new announcements or something that you need to worry about. The second thing we'll do is jump into the syllabus, and then third will be creating your account in TestOut, and then fourth, how to navigate through TestOut. Starting with the announcement, it shows you, that you need to, if you're watching the video, that means you did the first part, which is highlighted in blue. Then the second part is attendance, that it is taken in Blackboard on a weekly basis. It's a survey, simple question, yes, that I'm present for the week. You have to complete that before Friday of every week, 11:59 p.m. And that does not affect your grade. It's only for financial aid purposes. So if you don't care about financial aid, if you're not getting financial aid, you don't have to worry about it at all or whatsoever. Then the next thing, it shows you that there is TestOut is divided in two parts. First part is labs, pretty much labs and like hands-on that you'll need to complete, and quizzes that you'll need to complete, so like multiple choice questions or drag and drop and etc. And we'll go over those. Those are 70% of your grade. Then you'll have also 30% for two tests that you'll need to complete, test 1 and 2, which are also in TestOut. But the beauty about TestOut is you can have two trials, the meaning that you can do every quiz twice, or you can do every lab twice, and I will select the highest grade out of everything. And after the first trial, you'll be able to see the answer key. So it's a question of you spending the time if you would like to earn 100% on everything within the quizzes and the labs. That guarantees you 70% of your final grade. Let's go ahead and jump into the syllabus. If you go under course information folder on the left side of your screen, you'll see course syllabus. Click on that, and then you click on the link. It will open it. First thing shows you the start date, end date of the course. Then my info, where am I located? In the RTC building, second floor, office 2320. Appointments, if you would like to drop by, is by, office hours is by appointment. So if you'd like to drop by, just shoot me an email really quickly and we'll find a way for me and you to meet together. Then quick note about spring break. When is it? It's March 13th to the 19th. And then from there, there's some contact info, my email, which is really the best way to get hold of me. I do check my email all week long, 7 days a week. Probably weekends, not all day, but actually once in the morning, maybe once in the evening. So definitely, if you shoot me an email within the weekdays, I will reply the same day. If I don't, please send it again. One thing I ask you to do is when you send an email, in the subject title, where you can type, what is the email all about, put your name and then the class. I'll know that it is from a student. That means it's 911. I need to get to reply to it ASAP. A lot, because I receive a lot of junk mail, like advertisement, a lot from the college. So I don't check all my emails, and sometimes I get like 100, 120 emails a day. So please make sure that you put in there COMS 130 WW01 and your name, which will allow me to jump on it ASAP and then reply to you. And also there's my office number if you'd like to call that. If not, you can call the technology division, leave a message, just try to get hold of me, and then some other numbers in there also for you. So what do you need for the course? Basically, you need just a code that allows you to create an account in TestOut, and that code can be purchased from the bookstore or also can be purchased on your own. If you'd like to purchase it on your own, I will post after this video, I don't have it posted under announcements, a code where you can go to testout.com and purchase it. The code is like a discount code, because the account, if you'd like to purchase it full price from TestOut, it's $499. I think you can purchase it for less than $100. I think it's like $80 or $90 with the code I'll provide you. So if you're not using financial aid, you'll be able to use that code. Then the next thing about attendance, just a reminder that attendance is taken in Blackboard once a week, and that's for financial aid purposes. Competencies, I'm not going to bore you with that. Please read it. Same thing with class expectations, assignments. Same thing, please review that. If you have any question, email me or call me. Grades, the usual, you guys are familiar with this. What you'll have is labs and exams, which are not exams, they're actually quizzes. So it's like, multiple quizzes, but in TestOut they're called exams. There's 12 sections, and every section has subsections. The longest are section 1 and 7, and we'll see those in a second. That is 70% of your grade, and 2 tests that you need to complete, which are 30% of your grade. Late policy, I usually do not accept late work, but if there, for some reason, there's something really serious that happened with you, and then you can, provide proof that it is the truth, not that you were abducted by aliens or predators and you went to a different planet and came back, which if it happens, that'll be awesome. Just bring a leg of an alien or an eye, and then we'll talk. Get hold of me. I can always, work around something if something is really happening, or, etc. Withdrawal, please contact the withdrawal office. They'll tell you what needs to be done. Incomplete policy, I don't give incomplete for the course. Cheating, hopefully that won't be the case. This is the deadline for work. Very critical that you keep track of this. As you can see, section 1 is, I gave you 2 weeks to get it done, because it is the longest section of all the sections. So it's not hard, it's just time consuming. So these days, it's something that you definitely have to keep track of. You must keep track of these due dates, because that's when I'll grade your work, and then if it's not there, it's not there. Like week 8 and 9, for example, you have section 7, which is the longest, which I give you more time, and then you'll have also your test 1 that you need to complete, which are sections 1 through 6. So it covers section 1 through 6 from TestOut. I will also have a practice test for you in TestOut, which will open probably 2 weeks ahead of time, or 3 weeks before the due date of every test. So you'll have plenty of time to practice for that test. So, it gives you kind of practice as what you need to complete, which will be exactly the same as the quizzes that you'll take in TestOut and the labs. And then, you keep going, and it shows you everything that you need to get done. Then, if you have any disability, please contact Disability Services. They'll direct you as what you need to get done. Tutoring, there's no tutoring at this time for this class. However, if you contact the tutoring center, the learning center, they'll be able to find you someone. You need a minimum of 3 students that need tutoring, and they'll find you someone for that. Student responsibility, basically to keep checking Blackboard. Email me if you don't hear from me within 24 hours. Please email me again, and I'll be able to get back to you as soon as possible. If for some reason there's changes to the syllabi, I will change it, modify the syllabi, update it, post it in Blackboard, post an announcement, and shoot you an email to your Mott email. So I strongly recommend that if you're not using your email, you're not checking it on a daily basis, get into it, go to settings. Under settings, you'll be able to forward all the messages that you get through your email to your personal email, which is a good idea to do. And then there's some frequently asked questions. Please review those. If you have any question, let me know. Next thing to do is how to create an account in TestOut, and right there it shows you creating TestOut account. If you open the PDF, it walks you through it step by step as to what you need to do. So once you get to testout.com, it will look like something like this. You click on sign up, and then you keep going. The only mistake that students do is usually the last step, which is joining, which is this step right here. Join a school, which is, when you do that, it'll be Mott Community College. Then you'll have to enroll into a class, and a lot of folks forget to do that. A lot of folks forget to enroll into a class, and that's what you'll need to get done at the end. So like that, you'll be able to get into the class itself. And once you do that, you'll have to put my last name, which is HACHEM. Just refer to the syllabi, you'll be able to find it, and then you'll be able to select the name that will pop up, and then you'll be able to select the class you would like to enroll in, which in this case will be COMS 130WW01 Winter 2017. So be very careful that it is Winter 2017. Those are the main things that where students like get confused or don't enroll properly. Hopefully after the start of the semester, by probably the end of next week. So at the end of the first week, I will run a report and I will contact all the students that did not enroll or not in there yet. So I will definitely let you know at the end of the first week, as if there is a problem or something like that. So these will show you exactly what you need to get done, how to process everything, and etc. Now let's go ahead and jump into test out. So let me go ahead and start testout.com first, so you'll have a good idea as to what test out will look like. But once you log in, pretty much that's how test out will look like. So from here, if we go to testout.com, you'll be able to either sign up or log in. And once you sign up, please make sure to use your Mott email just to be on the safe side. So once you log in, you'll get into the course, which will be Linux, Test Out Linux Pro. On the top right here, you have a something that will show you all the subsections that you need to complete. And going with section 0, which is an introduction. The videos you can watch, some of the videos is where the guy is talking, so giving you pretty much as to what needs to be completed, how it needs to be completed.
The introduction and adoption of the Linux operating system has been a really interesting thing to observe. Now, understand that when Linux was first introduced back in the early 1990s,
Okay, sorry about that. These are stuff that you can watch, okay? Then you can go to other videos, etc., etc., etc. So, then you have material that shows you content as to what it is, so describe, etc. So that's pretty much a lesson that you go through. Then there is some other videos where he's talking again, same thing. Then you go to another one which has material in it. Same thing, you go back, continue, and then right there we're in section 1.0 right now. Okay, let me go back a little bit. So section 1.0, section 1.0, there's different things that you'll be able to complete. Okay, so section 1.0, like I said, there is the material that shows you what you need to study right there. Okay, so it gives you talks about the course itself, what is PWD, who am I, the user, etc. Then these videos right here, what is he's talking, these are stuff that you can go through or not go through. It's up to you. These are very critical that you go through. That gives you the commands that you need to complete. There is some videos that are actually hands-on, meaning it shows you how to do the labs. Okay, those are the ones that I strongly recommend that you go through. And I'm trying to find one of those, which will give you an idea of what they look like. Let's see, these, for example, right here. These are very critical that you go through, because here it shows you exactly the lab itself. So it shows you how to complete your lab. And that's something that you need to get done. Why? Because then it will help you to complete your lab that you need to get done. So those are the ones that you exactly need to get done. Now, let's go ahead and find the first quiz. I'm going to show you how to cheat legally, pretty much. So I'm going to start my quiz. Okay. Hopefully you studied before you jump into it. Okay. The goal is not just to get a full grade. The goal is to understand how to use it. So right there, it shows you, let's say I have my first question, I answered it. Continue. My second question, I answered it. Continue. Keep going. So I'm done with my final, and then I score my test. Okay. Score with unanswered question. Yes. Now, you see here I'm done. It shows me what did I earn and what I didn't earn. Now, if you go to individual responses, right there, individual responses, if you click on each one of these, it will show you the correct answer. Remember I told you earlier, you can earn 100% on all of these. So these will give you actually the answers that you got right or wrong. So it is up to you. So I'm telling you right there, you can cheat legally by completing every single lab and every single quiz 100%. Because right here, it is 100%, right there. So, right there, you have, now what you can do is print, but instead of printing this as, you know, printing it, you can click on print and then save it as an XPS or PDF file, and then click OK, and you'll be able to save it somewhere on, you know, your desktop or a printer or something, on USB drive or something like that. Then what you can do is, now that you have the answers, question 6, the correct answer is the second option, which is all system information is displayed on the screen. You can go back and get it done again, and then you'll earn 100%. So I will take the highest grade out of everything. Same thing for the labs. Okay, if you go to the lab, you'll see in a minute where the lab is all about. This is the lab. So right there, I can start my lab, click on it. So it's a virtual environment where you can go ahead and play with it. They use their own custom version of Linux, but it is very close to Fedora, and any version of Fedora will do the job. So it is up to you if you'd like to download a Fedora version at home, on a USB drive, on a CD, a virtual machine. It's up to you if you want to play more with it at home. So right there, it shows you I'm just completing the test right there. Complete, bang, bang, I'm done. Then click on done, and then it will show me if I got it right or wrong. What happened? Okay, check my answers. Okay, I don't want this one. Let's do another lab that does not have questions in it. Let's see. Lab. So the lab also, all the labs that you complete will show you exactly the same way. Like, you know, when you're done, same as the quizzes, you'll be able to look at it. Now, section 1.0, as I mentioned earlier, has a lot of subsections. As you can see, it has 12 subsections that you need to complete. Okay, now not all of these. What you need to complete are the quizzes and the labs. Everything else, I don't care about that. So it is up to you guys to go ahead and either complete everything, watch all the videos or not. Some of the sections are very short. Like, for example, section 2 has only 3 subsections. When you get to 4, 5, and like 6, some of them will have maybe 2 quizzes or 3 quizzes only. So don't wait on a weekly basis or bi-weekly to complete the work. No. Section 1, you have 2 weeks to complete. Then 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, you have 1 week to get done. Section 7, you'll have 2 weeks to get done, and then the rest of them are 1 week, which are due on Friday of every week. So you have to complete every section before Friday of every week. So I strongly recommend the sections that are long, spend the entire time on it. Sections that are short, do not wait, jump into the next one, and then you'll be able to get it done a lot faster that way. Now, what I strongly recommend is when you start your course, it allows you to create a report. Okay, right there, report. If you click on report, once you get into your section, you click on report, and it allows you to create a report for the section, which is right there. Click on run my class grade, and it will show you what you have completed and what you are missing, where you got 100%, where you got 80%, where you got 70%. It's a way for you to keep track of this. Please make sure to keep track of this, because then you'll know that I'm not missing anything and everything is all set. Hopefully that, you know, gives you a good idea as to what you need to complete. So first thing you need to complete is watch this video. 2, go ahead and check the syllabi, take note of the due dates. 3, go to tutorial on getting started, which is in Blackboard, the link that shows you how to create your account. Once you create your test.out account, jump into starting to review the material and completing everything. I hope you'll have a great semester. Please keep in touch if you have any question. I'm available on campus Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, all day from morning to evening pretty much. So it is pretty easy to get hold of me if you have any question. If not, just email me or shoot me your phone number, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you, and have a great semester.